another episode of Tuesdays with Audie. For those that are new, I am your host, Audie. So, day 2 of the 12 days with Audie, TWA. That sounds good. Sound like a lot of work too. But here we go with February. So, February, it started, pretty generally, February is a month of love. Like every month is not a month of love. But we celebrate Valentine's Day in February. Not going to talk about Valentine's Day, but what I'm going to talk about is that one of my co-workers, the department head at the school I was working at, Miss Jermaine, she decided, to invite me to a brunch. She's decided to plan an event for my birthday the weekend after, which was, after I left Melbourne in terms of celebrating on my birth weekend. And so, she said only a few of herself and her boyfriend was gonna attend, and it's like, okay. And then being me already, it's like her boyfriend was assisting me in the classroom, and so I felt as though it would be a perfect time for me to get to kind of see him and kind of have a conversation with him outside of the classroom with her there, and seeing that we all were in the same department. And that was my mindset when she told me that it was just gonna be me, her, and her boyfriend. I was like, okay, bet. And so, I had work that Saturday, which I needed to show up to because I started working in Miami-Dade in February. I was teaching Calculus 1, so that was the first time, I actually taught a college-level classroom by myself, even though I was a TA in college and teaching the same class, but I just was doing labs. But forget all about that. So we go, I show up to brunch, like maybe about 2 or 3 hours late, because, my Uber driver, she decided, she would take the scenic route and, have a big conversation, even though I enjoyed the conversation. But we had a conversation. Got there, and I was like, what are all these people, they surprised me. Clearly I was surprised because I was only expecting 2 people to be there. But then it came to find out, there's more people there. It's about 6 or 7 people that showed up. And, they was like, you really believe that it was just going to be me and him here? I was like, yes. When you told me that, I honestly already was thinking about, having a conversation with y'all too and just get to know y'all outside of the working environment. And she's like, and then everybody there was kind of surprised that I was surprised. And then it was like, did he really believe it? And the Shimmy is like, yes, he did believe it, because that's the kind of person he is. If you tell him something, he's going to believe it, and then he's just going to go with what you say. And it's like that. Honestly, that's the kind of person. If you tell me X and I don't see any reason not to believe X, I'm gonna go with X. It's like, why should I go ahead and hurt my head about all the different things that may possibly happen when there's only one thing I can control, which is me controlling myself and just going ahead and saying, okay, well, whatever it is that you told me, I'm just gonna go along with it and believe it because that's what you told me. And so, it was a wonderful gathering, with colleagues and friends as well. And so, enjoy the food. Oh my God, the chicken and waffle was off the chains. Anybody know me. If you want to make me happy, if you're trying to get to my soul, give me some chicken and waffles. But after the chicken and waffle, we went out. Some of us went out that evening and kind of enjoyed evening out. But the key thing that I would say it kind of taught me a whole lot in February was that, it's like, enjoy the moments, enjoy the events. Enjoy the events, because you never really know when the last one is going to be. Because even one of my friends was getting married in February as well. They got married on the 29th so that they can celebrate their anniversary once every 4 years. That's a very smart guy. so I got to clap him on to that. It was a wonderful and a beautiful wedding. Took the weekend off to me just to go to the wedding and enjoy it and be amongst friends as well. Because it was a gathering of like-minded people and also people that I met in college, and so it was a wonderful weekend in terms of conversations and meeting up and then just enjoying the moment and the event that was itself. And so and in addition to that, sometimes the things that you hurt your head about are not the things that you need to worry about, and the things that are important are the things that you don't worry about. Let me say that again. The things that are in your face, that are screaming at you, that you feel as though you need to worry about, tend not to be the most important things. It's the stuff that are in the background that you tend to not worry about that lead to being the biggest things that you needed to worry about. So the reason why I say that is because it's like contract negotiation. Going into February and March was usually the time when you get a new contract, and there were so many things being planned around me for the new school year. And I felt as though, I would just go along with it and just, you know, be excited because there's classes I wanted to teach, and then I would get to teach the older kids and kind of getting to know them and being within the age group that I wanted to be when I actually thought about going teaching. And so, you know, contract negotiation was one of the things that I was concerned about. But it's like when we was going through this entire discussion, I was not concerned about that. I was more concerned about getting those classes done, getting myself ready, and thinking about how it is I'm going to be able to combat these things, even though it's going to be a new year. And so eventually, you know, I went into a meeting and I told the principal, it's like, yeah, it's like y'all planning all of these things around me, but it's like, are y'all going to be able to pay me what I'm worth? And you know, I just had that conversation with them, and I also told them is that, you know, I'm working at Miami-Dade College. It's like, yeah, I'm working as an adjunct, and even though this is a full-time job, an adjunct position, a part-time job, it's like I enjoy that more in terms of the content level that I'm teaching more than here. So if it is that you guys are planning to keep me, then, you know, you guys got to make a decision in terms of whether or not you guys are going to be able to, you know, compensate me for what it is that I'm worth. And, you know, just going into that conversation, you know, left that meeting, just feeling okay, well, they're gonna, you know, they're gonna understand the conversation and they're gonna think about it. Whatever their decision is gonna be, they're gonna make it in accordance to that conversation. But you know, when you get to August, you'll realize that, you know, that was the key thing I needed to worry about to make sure they understood where it's coming from. But yeah, that was pretty much February. You know, enjoy the events. The little things that you think are not important tend to be the things that need to be, you need to pay much importance to, because the things that are screaming in your face in the long run tend not to be the important things that need your most undivided attention. So yeah, it's February. Hope you guys are enjoying, you know, the segments. Hope you guys enjoyed day 2. Day 3, you know, it's gonna be a switch in events, because I think everybody else can understand what I mean when I say switch in events. And so with that said, you know, in another episode, thank you guys for tuning in. Continue to share, subscribe, like, comment. You know, if you ever had any experience where, you know, you missed out on an event that you wish that you attended, or, you know, you attended an event that you wish that you didn't attend it, go ahead and just let me know which one of those, how did it make you feel after you did or did not do that event. So with that said, peace, love, and enjoyment. Deuces, I'm outie until the next one. That's February. Peace.
Oh, baby tonight! Baby tonight!